Welcome to the second episode of Star Control Origins here on Ancient World. We will continue with more free stuff after we talk to the space station, which will probably take some time.
Greek, Sixu, Fringy.
I will not skip
Hello.
the first one.
Hello. 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 Calibration complete. Natural language interaction now possible with hit rate of 99.5 honk donk %.
He's funny. By the way, all of these star bases say about the same thing. They're all wondering why they are back up online, and they will all tell us that they have been sleeping over 200,000 years, which is, by the way, a bit less than how long the modern humans, the Homo sapiens, have been existing, which is, by the way, us. Just so that we get some educational purpose into this video for no reason at all. What are you? Tell us now, extra-dimensional, quantum physics, whatever, computer.
One moment, checking proper motion of calibration stars.
Okay.
This facility has been offline for 205,432 years. Why have I come online now? Checking. Exception, reboot cause not found.
That's great. Forget that, what are you? We had some friends turn you on for us.
This seems unlikely. Sapient life forms known to exist in this region of space are several orders of magnitude too primitive to operate this facility. Who are you?
Humans.
Checking. 99.8% chance you are descendants of pre-sapiens on local Greenbelt world. Insignificant.
Thanks.
This is quite a mystery.
Forget that. What are you?
This is an automated port, research, recreational facility created by exception, name not found. I am an avatar of that facility. I have been projected into this facet of the multiverse to facilitate its use.
Okay.
This facility, and others like it, can process raw minerals into generalized resource units and then process those into fuel, equipment, or entire vessels.
Yes.
It can also tell you stories. Checksums indicate large portions of my internal memory have been corrupted.
Okay.
Consequently, this facility only has limited information on the following topics. Exception, name not found, local stars, and fun facts.
Let's skip all of these since, well, he's just telling us that exception name not found lived here for exception time not found. Then we got here local stars, in which he tells us that here isn't as much interstellar matter, I think, because some supernova happened. And fun facts is probably that the 2 billionth digit of 2 billion is also 2, which is funny somehow, I think. I'll skip them.
Is there anything else?
Let's do some starbase things. Okay. That's the basic EM drive. That's the Harkin thruster. It's trash. We don't have enough money for everything else. We're in serious need for some more. I'll buy that. And I leave you.
Anything else?
We'll be going
One
now.
other thing before we go.
Yes.
This facility has peers scattered throughout the spur.
Mm-hmm.
They are statistically likely to have experienced different corruption in their memory banks and may have access to different design templates for constructing ship components.
They really do.
Also of note, from any facility you'll be able to access the Hypergate material movement process and instantly travel to another facility you have already visited. That is it. Exception, civil farewell not found.
I was about to say that's the quick travel system in Star Control Origins, which basically is insta-teleportation. And I'm starting right here with the next free module that we can have. That is evidently found in Proxima Centauri.
Proxima Centauri used to be a pretty quiet system until a few years ago. Then a bunch of refugees showed up. And
Looks like we skipped Windu there up for a bit, but I don't really care. Sorry, Windu. I actually do care. I just don't want to admit it. There's a lot of experience getting lost if you don't listen to the talk. So let's take...
Got something metallic here, Captain. Not natural. Looks like part of a spaceship.
Yes,
We'll salvage what we can, but it's pretty banged up. We'll probably just mostly take some pictures of us standing beside it. That should be fun.
Yes. And there we got our first Sublightdrive. That's a bit better than the one we have at the moment, but to be honest, it's not really something you should write about home about, and you should get rid of it as fast as you can. And I will do just that after we visited this space station again. Then I will, well, presume our quest and presume? Yes.
Hello.
And well, so let's change the driving system. As you can see here, we get some basic bonuses for our ship now. We got 10% more battle speed, 20% maximum possible speed in the system, and acceleration in solar systems is also up to 20%. Nice. We don't have enough money. Francium we need. Uranium we already got. Chopper we maybe need. No, we don't need chopper. There are just a few resources in the game that you shouldn't sell, and francium is, I think when you pronounce it like that, is one of them. You also should probably save some gold and silver for things like these resources here. Not really resources, for these reports, notes and other. And I will buy now one of the most useful items in the game, the system scanner.
Is there anything else?
No.
Exception. Civil farewell not found.
We are just going to kill the Kazanti. Yeah, now?
Leave your vessel now, and you might survive this.
Yeah. No. These guys are really annoying.
Then it will be a big thing for us as well.
I would like to skip them, but I won't because you don't know them yet.
Gosh, you are shiny and new. We're the Kazanti. As your people will soon learn, in this part of space, you're going to want to avoid the Kazanti.
Not really. You like pocket money for fuel and you're annoying, but you know what? The Y part of the pacifist does not bring anything. I will skip that one and will go with... No excuse. I will talk this one through.
That's good. It will make you easier to kill.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. We need what you have. We're entrepreneurs, friendo.
You're about to die. Wait, maybe we can help each other. I don't think so. The only thing they understand is getting killed, and I just see that I maybe need to use some of that. So.
Yeah, if you're new around here, I bet you are. Look, here's how we feel about the Scribe. Not at all. The Scribe Empire are the worst thing to ever happen to you. They'll wipe out everything you and your people have ever known. But to everyone else in the galaxy, they're a shambling wreck. A slowly unfolding disaster lashing out at everyone they see.
Yes.
which leaves a lot of opportunity for entrepreneurs such as ourselves.
Hmm.
Do you know what's one of the most profitable things we do? Peeking through the bones of shiny young aliens just obliterated by the scribe. So, where do you hail from, friendo? Where's your people's bones gonna be?
Probably not in a place where you can reach. We'll be just going. And he's going to
No, you
fight us.
won't, friendo.
Yes, I will, and you will not stop me. There. And that's why they are annoying. Because no matter what you do, they always come with a dialogue option. So, now that we got that one behind us, let's speak to the Tywom. The Tywom. On their homeworld. Tywormia. Not Tywormia, Tywornia. Yeah, you get the gist.
Great seeping pour! They actually came.
Yes.
Welcome, humans. We greet you with many open arms.
I figured
Chief
as much.
Viscosity Officer Wendingo has already told us so much about his new friend.
Yes, he did. I should try to not say things out so monotone. This would make this video pretty boring, I guess. And I think I had some mix-ups in the last one, so it sounded like I was on the other side of the room, I guess. I will really try to be better this time around. So, and I think you can already hear that. Yes, so we come in peace and we seek assistance. Seeking allies, I skipped the allies. Sorry about that one. You look a bit like him, actually. Doesn't matter. And there, my...
You wish to be our friends?
Did you see how he just popped up? Clearly, yes.
Then of course we'll ally with you.
Nice.
This is the greatest day in Tywom history.
It is. It's one of our good days, too. These guys are pretty nice, but not really that helpful. But nice. That not really that helpful part depends on if you count the hyperdrive. It's one of our good days too.
We will immediately send emissaries to your homeworld to share technology, coordinate with your leaders, and practice handshakes.
Yeah.
So,
Not so
what
sure
would you
about the
like to
handshake
do
thing,
now,
to be honest.
best friend? Does anyone on your ship want a massage?
We'd like to murder the scribe. What should we do about the scribe?
That's going to be tricky.
Yes, you don't
You've
say.
already blown up one of their ships.
Sure did.
They hate that.
Everybody would. Can we hit from them? Nope.
Probably not, now that you've shot some of them. It might take a while, but they're going to notice a missing ship. And once that happens, it won't be long until they find Earth.
About a year, maybe.
Which isn't going to be pleasant for you.
It won't be. Can we apologize?
Definitely. That'll slow down the destruction of your people by entire seconds.
Not even a minute? Damn. Wasn't there some senator or parliamentarian who did hold a long speech to get one bill out of the Senate? Parliament or something? Can we join the Empire? That's the next best thing, I guess. Better a vassal than, you know, being wiped out.
Look, we know you have a lot of gumption and spirit and nuclear
What's
weapons.
gumption?
So many nuclear weapons. What is wrong with you anyways?
A lot actually is wrong with humanity, but we just really like them. Seriously, we do. Yes.
Well, even with those, you have primitive spaceships, and you don't understand hyperspace, and you only know like half the digits of pi.
What has
So
that to
no,
do?
you cannot fight the scribe. Not alone, at least.
What does pi have to do with the scribe? I'm curious about that one. What's with your help?
Also, no.
Okay,
Thanks for asking, though. We would be a big help.
you would.
We know how hyperspace works, at least. But
Yes.
we're just not big fans of getting squished by the scribe.
Wasn't really prepared for that one. You already blown up one of their ships. They already threatened to kill everybody. You included. Well, it's not really standing there, but I like a bit of variation. And now they've already threatened to kill you already. So, everybody happy? Everybody happy? Let's go.
Right. We read Wimdu's report,
You did?
but that scribe died. He's dead now.
Sure is.
The rest of the scribe love us. They're going to murder us all, aren't they?
Yes.
Especially once they see you alive.
Every single
Having
slug.
friends is dangerous.
Yes.
Maybe being unpopular was some kind of evolutionary defense for our people.
You can't be unpopular forever, guys.
Wow. You are definitely the first person who's ever told us that. But maybe you're right. Maybe there are other aliens you have something in common with.
Could be.
We've seen lots of battle-damaged scribe ships in the last few years,
See?
which suggests someone out there is already fighting them.
Yes.
Though we have no idea who would do such a thing.
See? Stay
Shooting the
positive.
scribe sounds like the kind of cool activity people tend to not include us in.
I'm sure the other aliens are just shy around you. Don't worry about it. Have more confidence and be less creepy.
There are lots of aliens around here, but most of them aren't that consequential. The scribe mostly just leave them be.
Okay.
Until they become consequential, that is. And then... pow!
So what about
It's
humanity?
weird that the scribe have taken such an interest in you, in fact. Because you are extremely inconsequential.
Until now.
I guess you just have that kind of look to you. The look which makes evil alien empires want to wipe you out. Anyways, if you're looking for aliens who might be able to actually help you, you'll be better off talking to the scribe's ward species.
Yeah, the void
Not all of which
missiles.
actually like the scribe that much.
No wonder.
There's the Mukay.
Ah,
They have lots of tentacles, so you'd think they'd be good at hugging, but they don't seem into it. Their homeworld is in the Beta Pavo system.
the space squid.
Then there's the Mengmak. They're pretty friendly. Bunch of their ships are in the Speaker constellation. But we've seen them in lots of other places too. Oh, and then there's the Drenken. They're some kind of living weapon. They really like the scribe and really like killing things for the scribe.
So let's avoid then.
So we don't hang around them too much.
Good
You
choice.
can find them in the Alpha Uxor system if you like being killed.
I don't. But we will.
Also, there's the scribe.
Ah,
They're everywhere.
we will out.
Though that's probably not that helpful. So,
Yeah.
what are you going to do? I mean, what are we going to do?
We form an alliance and kick their ass across the, well, the spiral arm of the galaxy, I guess. Or the total galaxy? Well, whatever. We're going to find out which aliens are shooting the scribe and offer to help. We are going to form an intergalactic alliance to stop the scribe.
Glop! You are so cool!
Yes, we are.
Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. You can have as many hugs as you need. Also, perhaps more relevantly, please feel free to commandeer any Tywom vessels that you require.
Will
I
do.
can assure you, the Tywom on board will be more than happy to come with you.
Yes.
More than happy. Like, it'll be weird.
Yes, it will. Tell us something more about yourself, please.
Anything for our best friends.
Oh,
What do you want to know?
that looks like I'm going to tell somebody else something. Okay, I will stop the video right. So, and we will continue with the Taiwan. Sorry about that. Tell us about your species.
We're just nice, honest monopods trying to make our way in this galaxy.
Oh, and?
Our civilization is founded on the principles of lubrication, building ramps instead of stairs,
Yes.
and friendship.
You seem to be awfully eager to make friends. Tell us about your homeworld. So, you were, why were you spying on us again? Homeworld.
It's lovely.
Yes.
And lonely.
Oh. Why?
There are only Tywom here now. All the other animals got tired of us and left.
How?
We think they taught themselves how to work a spaceship, and all piled into one and left the planet.
Okay.
The good news is, the plants stayed. They're not going anywhere. We can tell they want to, though.
You seem awfully eager to make friends.
That's because deep down, Tywom are, to an individual, incredibly unpopular.
Oh.
It wasn't always the case. We believe the ancient Tywom who first crawled out of the swamp were much more fun to be around.
What happened?
They were all handsome and athletic and had the firmest of handshakes.
And?
But a horrible plague swept across the planet, killing everyone it made contact with. Only those isolated from other Tywom survived.
The losers, you mean? That's terrible.
It is, but we're over it now.
Okay.
The lucky souls who survived rebuilt the Tywom civilization, but passed on all the traits which made them so isolated in the first place.
That's bad. Let's go to the spying thing and see why they were looking after us. I think that voice does not make any sense for this.
Okay, it's like this.
Oh?
We suck.
You don't
We
say.
know that. It's fine. Everyone tells us all the time.
No, you suck a bit. You don't suck.
That's very nice of you to say.
We are nice.
Though
Very
I
nice.
suspect your opinion will change with time.
Um,
And that's where the spying comes in.
okay.
Someone who hasn't met us yet can't know how much we suck. So we regularly keep an eye out for young alien species on the verge of developing hyperspace travel.
Okay.
And we wait.
Oh,
And we watch.
I see. That's why you can speak our language. That's so creepy. Did you like what you saw?
We did.
That sounds nice.
You're one of the highest rated potential friends we've ever come across.
That sounds nice.
You should be honored and not creeped out at all.
To be honest, if you look at some other sci-fi franchise like Star Trek, then the Federation also keeps tabs on species before they actually develop the warp drive there. In Star Control, it's the Hyperdrive, not the warp drive. And, well, they keep tabs on them, so it's not that uncommon, I guess. We want to ask about something else.
Like what? Best friend ever?
Tell us about the Scribe. How does that hyperspace thing work? To be honest, the Scribe aren't really that interesting. I am more inclined to go with the hyperspace thing. Hyperspace
is above,
thing.
below, and a little to the left of regular space. It's also a little bit redder. The net effect of all this is that with the hyperdrive, a ship can travel faster than the speed of light. Which is handy. Otherwise, it would have taken you 20 or 30 years to get here.
Oh,
One quirk of hyperspace, which your small, dry minds might be struggling with, is how two-dimensional it looks.
oh.
There's a very good reason for that, which I advise you not to think about too much.
That
It's
does not
why
sound good.
all stars can be charted in hyperspace with simple 2D coordinates. Another side effect is that, from the perspective of someone perpendicular to hyperspace, there are still constellations.
Oh. Okay, keep going on, but it's making less. Would someone to hyper? So basically, they're saying, I don't know, is this maybe kind of side? So basically, it's some kind of sidestep in a higher dimension. But I get the feeling that the red and the left side were chosen specifically, and well, whatever. I don't really care. Let's go with number 3.
Perpendicular space.
And what's that?
I know this is all new to you. You're doing so well. Your hyperspace map contains all of the constellations generally accepted by spacefaring races in these parts.
Okay.
The hyperspace module has filled it in with the names of some of the stars most familiar to you.
Okay.
But the further out you go, the more it will resort to scribe standardized star names.
Okay.
Most are words from ancient scribe tongues, or the names of famous scientists or particularly corrupt politicians.
Like always.
Your translator will have filled in appropriate analogues from your people's culture.
That's funny. Tell us about the Scribe.
The scribe are officially our bestest friend. Unofficially, they're awful and we hate them.
That's a way to put it. How did you meet the Scribe?
About 600 years ago.
That's
we
quite
took
some
our
time ago.
first dip into hyperspace, which was detected by scribe ships looking for that kind of thing.
Okay.
You cannot imagine how happy our people were to see their warships appear in orbit and tell us they were now our friends.
Nice. They said they were your friends. What happened next?
We felt it was implied.
Okay.
As the new servants / best friends of the scribe, we earnestly set to our new duties in their empire.
Which were?
The scribe saw that we had keen, inquisitive minds, and told us not to use those. So they set us up researching new forms of adhesive to be used in scribe manufacturing. It's a small role, but it's also an unimportant one, they explained to us.
Okay.
For the most part, the scribe ignore us, or pretend their radials don't work when we're around.
Ah.
Which is actually preferable to them paying attention to us.
Huh.
Which usually results in one of their spaceships landing on us.
That does not sound so good at all. How long have the Scribe been in power?
They've been the dominant species since before history began.
Oh.
That's their words, not ours. Not that we've questioned it. They have a habit of shooting us when we ask questions like that. Also, when we don't ask questions like that. They really like shooting us is the main thing.
Yes. we kick their ass easily enough. They don't seem that powerful.
Oh, they're very powerful. They have big arms and big legs.
Okay.
And also a pair of extra legs in case the first two legs get tired, which they rarely do. And they have the toughest ships and the most of them. We know humans are particularly good at shooting things. No other alien we've heard of has ever made quite as many nuclear weapons as you have.
How nice.
But you'd be fools to engage a full-strength Scrive task force.
I guess we will do that before long. Has anyone been around as long as the Scrive?
None that we know of.
Maybe the
Maybe
Pinfy.
the Pinfy. But we try not to talk to them. There are signs of another race, though. One that disappeared long ago.
Oh?
No one knows their true name. Everyone just calls them the Precursors.
Oh.
You'll find their artifacts lying around every now and then.
Has anyone ever successfully resisted the Strive before?
If anyone has, the Scribes sure don't talk about it.
Seems like it. I wouldn't want to point out my defeats as well. We want to talk about something else, please.
Like what, best friend ever?
One moment, please. Sorry about that. I don't even know what that was. That's enough about the Scribe.
Do you want to know anything else, best friend?
That's enough questions for now.
Is there anything else, best friend?
Can we buy some supplies? Trade. Fill us up. And we're leaving. So, and with that, we fly up here. Because we need some better equipment. And I don't tend to put that one far off, especially since we're pretty slow at the moment. I want a speed boost for us. And the best way to get one is to get a better Hyperdrive. And I will just do that since, as you can see, we are literally crawling across space right now. So, now we make our way up here and we'll try to, we try to advance our horizon a bit. And we do that by activating this little thing up here, another starbase. They really just repeat themselves. So let's see, what is their new hyperspace acceleration rings. That would be nice. And I can't really tell what's new here. Maybe the docking mechanic. Cargo pod maybe, or the deflector. I think the deflector was the new thing, and as you can see, we are now able to jump. These guys are so loud. We are now able to jump to another system. Not system, starbase. But I really wish they would say something else. They always repeat the same, as I mentioned earlier. And that doesn't make so much sense. I think the observer aliens just deleted a lot of their their memory banks, if they even use that anymore, and well, we got to live with what they left us. So, after we just activated the starbase down there and flew to this system, we are going to go to this planet in Delta Wendigo C1, and this planet is especially good for the beginning of the game, since it got a good amount of resources, and there is a ruin here, and this ruin is filled with some advanced tech, namely the second best Sublightdrive that you can get, and incidentally it's called the Subspace drive, which basically means it somehow gathers its acceleration and top speed from subspace. That's nice, isn't it? And here we can get it, and I will give the word to our exploration officer.
Got some ruins here, Captain.
Yes, I see that.
Odd. All the buildings here are slumped over in the same direction.
Okay.
That looks like the ribs of a ship. Did a tidal wave do this? That must have been one heck of a wave. Maybe a comet hit the ocean. Or something else. Whoever these guys were, I bet the scribe tried to teach them a lesson.
Could be.
A wave-based lesson. We'll see if there's anything here we can use.
Or it could be that this ship that you just found crashed sincerely into this planet and wiped out the inhabitants. But, well, it's just a thought. You don't have to take offensive to that. It's not like you actually know much. Especially since you keep talking about weird stuff and bad stuff and even more stuff that you shouldn't be worried about. So, that's the well, second best subspace drive that you can get in the game. Not subspace, Sublightdrive. So, Tywom, Defender.
Oh, it's the humans. Wimdu was all over the radio talking about you guys.
He was.
Gosh, you're much drier looking in person.
Yes, we kind of are not really space slugs. So, let's try this again. What can you tell us about this precursor starbase, please?
We don't know that much about it. It seems to have been left behind by the precursors, a race of aliens who died off a couple 100,000 years ago. You find garbage of theirs littered around all over the place. Some of it works, but
Okay.
not this.
It doesn't. We've been having pretty nice conversations with them.
You what? It turned on for you?
Yes.
These things haven't turned on for anyone.
It did for us.
Who are you guys anyway?
We are the regular people, just regular.
Well, be careful, regular people.
We
Precursor stuff can be pretty weird.
Yes, and we will.
If this thing turns on, it's most likely a trap meant to only go off for aliens with strange-looking ears like yours. So have fun with that.
Will have. So, let's activate it. I will skip. And now we're back here. I will go there and we get our subspace drive. And it's now accurate. We don't need any of these. We can we sell everything? Yes, we don't need this stuff. Some more fuel. Go back. We keep going. Goodbye. And now for there is this Alpha Wendigo. We are here. Here we get the second best hyperdrive in Star Control Origins and the third best hyperdrive if you count the DLC with Earth Rising. Just wait for the tornado to go a bit further away from the landing site. Yes, since these things, well, our landers are one-hit wonder for them. And landers are really, really expensive for us at the moment. Now we successfully landed and let's go and do some digging.
Found some alien ruins here.
Yes.
Pretty ornate. A lot of carved heads on the wall. Neat lines of benches.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a holy site.
Huh?
Or they just really like sitting and looking at statues of themselves.
Maybe.
At the front of the room is a small crater. Above that is a pretty neat hole in the roof. Something came down here. Small, but fast.
Oh.
Obliterated whatever or whoever was at the front of this room. Looks like someone in orbit didn't like these people. Any guesses who that might have been? We'll keep looking around. See if there's anything here of value.
I would say it was probably the Scribe or the Gazanti. Or anybody else who doesn't really like people. Okay, we got that one, and I will just take the magnesium for we are poor. Nice. And now back to no. Zeta. There is Horos. Is it Zeta? I guess it's Zeta. There is some there's a weapon here. Oh. I forgot. I almost forgot. There is also a fuel tank here that you can find and install on your ship for, well.
Captain, we're getting word from Star Control that something strange is going on Horos, near the old abandoned colony. We should check it out when we get a chance.
We should, but I already know what's going to happen and it's going to be boring, so let's try to get some more better equipment first, please. And it should be the fuel cell around here somewhere, so there it is. Let's go! Go. Not as fast as I thought, but please don't make that again. It will, but whatever.
Looks like we got a crashed Scribe ship here.
You don't say.
Weird, this ship looks like it was unmanned. No sign of the crew or even crew compartments.
Okay.
The computer's intact, though. Seems like the ship was carrying some kind of new bioweapon. But not a virus or anything, an actual monster. Which might explain the monstrous critters on the planet's surface.
Sounds stupid.
We'll see if there's anything here we can use.
And there is the fuel cell. Nice. So, now that we got them... was it Delta or Zeta Horos? I think it was Delta. No, Zeta. Should be Zeta. Zeta Horos, which is the place where we should get a better weapon. And we really need it, so I'm going straight for it. Man, this takes a lot of time. But well, the start is slow. Especially if you don't equip a better hyperdrive like I did. I mean, we already got the second best subspace drive, so I said the second best subspace drive again, didn't I? Sublight. It's the Sublight space. And Windows is complaining. Okay, looks like we have to fight the Gazanti for it. No problem.
A communications channel? What are you gonna do? Beg for your lives? Good. I'm building up quite the archive of these.
You're not going to like what you're going to hear. Nope, we just want to see the face of whoever we are killing. And that we will do. Goodbye. By the way, if you missed the initial shot, these guys are masters of running around and avoiding your shots with something like advanced nuke. They're really getting annoying. And I choose the wrong planet, but we can get one ship here, which will, well, give us one more ship for our fleet. And there are a lot of resources for the start of the game
Found a
here.
wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Yes, please do, while I help out our wallet a bit by collecting some more resources to, well, to use. There's nothing special about it. Where did the silver go? Where did the silver go? There it is. By the way, this is our booster fuel, so if it reaches 0, we need to wait for it to refuel for a bit. So, and I hope we can really land there and get this, or... No, we can get it. This got a pretty powerful weapon, although it's not my favorite one. But it's pretty powerful.
Crazy looking alien ship here, Captain.
Yes.
Looks like it was nearly sliced in half by a cutting beam. The Scribe have some of those, as I recall.
Yes, they
We'll
have.
salvage what we can.
Please do. And there we got it. The, well, black hole gun. Those black hole guns are pretty powerful, but they have some issues. One of them is range. Second of all them is you can defend yourself against the black hole gun with a point defense, which isn't really that logical, but it's possible. So it's a game mechanic. I mean, enemy ships aren't really obliterated in the second they touch it, so guess that's also a game mechanic. And now we are going to this 70. I don't know how do you pronounce this. Opuchi? Probably butchered the name, but hey, what else? And we go to the A system because there is well, there is another model that we really need, and it's going to improve our lander's defense against radiation and poisonous atmosphere, which does not really make any sense if you think about it, since the lander is basically getting dropped from space, survives re-entry and should be airtight. So why do you need some extra protection against poisonous gas? I mean, I understand extra protection against radiation, but poisoning? Seriously? And we're going to take some of the stuff that is around here with us, since we're poor. By the way, this is one shot down Mucane ship.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain.
Yes, you did?
Big slices along the hull. Made by the Scribe, I'd guess.
Nah,
Cuts, but not very deep. Like the Scribe were toying with these guys. No sign of the crew. Hopefully they evacuated before it went down.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's anything here worth taking.
Come on, skip a bit. Nice. Corrosive protection. So, and I think I will end this episode here. Probably I will fly back to the starbase, and I will see you in the next episode then. When we start from the starbase, no, not really. We'll probably fly back to Earth for the thing on Mars. It's not really urgent, but it's for the story plot, so we'll do that. But you know what? No, we won't do that. I will probably show you. We start next time equipping our new hyperdrive and our new weapon. I guess we will do that, and then we'll meet us on Mars. So that means we are going to see each other on, well, on the space station. Until then, my friends, if you liked it, smash the like button. And if you really liked it, you can also subscribe. Well, that's it from me for today. I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye. Goodbye.